The Nikkei is still in negative territory right now by about 1.5%, but it's a much better picture than the open when the Nikkei dropped substantially and then gradually climbed back. But Rosemary, the big story right now is the strong yen, and I want to show you this graph. Right now, the yen is trading at 79 yen to the dollar, which is much stronger than exporters would like. Now, remember, Japanese exporters want a weaker yen because they make more when they repatriate their overseas earnings. So take a look at what's been happening since Monday, March 14th. And keep in mind that the higher number, the higher yen, means the weaker it is. So exporters prefer that the yen is in the mid-80s or even higher. It's been gradually getting stronger throughout the week, which is why you're seeing this graph steadily decline. And then overnight at around 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern time, which was 4 to 5 a.m. here in Asia Pacific, the yen just surged. Look at that. It just plummeted right there, which means that the yen had surged. Now, we've spoken to several currency experts who believe this happened because many investors had taken high dollar yen positions, meaning that when the yen strengthened to around that psychologically important 80 yen mark, it actually triggered a surge of automatic buy orders, which is what we see here. Now, Japan's finance minister has addressed this, and Yoshihiko Noda has said the market moves have been nervous amid speculation while trade has been thin. And there is a great deal of discussion today about whether the Japanese government will intervene in the currency market to help weaken the yen. And Rosemary, we will find out whether or not they in fact decide to do this. And in fact, there's also a G7 call with the ministers tomorrow morning if it doesn't happen today. But this puts the currency issue into perspective. Take a look at this information out of Toyota. Toyota says that for every 1 yen surge against the U.S. dollar, Toyota loses 30 billion yen in operating profit. And when you make the conversion, that's actually $374 million. Rosemary?
Yeah, Pauline, I mean, the currency issue and anything related to the finance, very sensitive and causing a lot of anxiety. What other concerns are there related to the uncertainty here?
There are certainly ripple effects, and we've been hearing about people trying to get by day to day, trying to find food and water. And there's also this question of whether or not Japanese food is safe to eat in light of some of the radiation threats that we're hearing about these days. Well, I wrote a blog about this, and I had talked with a resident in Tokyo and also several experts here in the Asia Pacific region and also some food safety experts in the U.S. They've addressed this situation. And I would say that the bottom line is all of the experts say they do have confidence in Japan's strict food safety regulations. But of course, Rosemary, with all this talk of radiation, sometimes perception is reality. And here in Hong Kong, we've seen Japanese baby formula, for example, just wiped off the shelves here because a lot of young mothers want to buy the Japanese baby formula that was manufactured before the earthquake and tsunami. So I address some of these issues in this blog, in the Business 360 blog. You can go to that site at cnn.com/business360.